Hey, welcome to Rational Funk. We're out here on Joe's porch. I like this couch. Joe, where'd you get this from the Golden Girls set? Hey! Joe buys his, Joe goes to this shop that's still, it's weird. It's a shop you go into and all of a sudden you are in 1986. Hey, you live in, where are you from? St. Petersburg, Florida, Joe? Hey! This is how you back up a comedian, essentially. We'll start with this whole thing of, like, how do you really... what's the whole ba-dat-ding all about? Have you thought about that, Joe?
Yeah.
Like, what is the genesis of ba-dat-ding when somebody tells a joke? Is it sort of like a... someone will tell me the origins of that at some point, where it's like someone, like, did a slapstick kind of maybe fall like that when they told a joke. So anyway, let's try it again. Hey, Joe! Is this where you have sex with Blanche from the Golden Girls? Okay. All right. Hey, Joe. Your porch sofa makes Pier 1 look like a Le Corbusier hotel. All right. Hey. Those design nerds out there. Hey, Joe, where'd you get these? The Knoll showroom in Panama? Hey, welcome to Rational Funk. We're on the porch today at Joe's, and it's like, let's get back to basics. You know, this show kind of jumped right into some pretty complex shit. And you know, we started out almost like with the primitive idea of the drum as an ancient instrument, and it's like a form of communication, primitive communication that becomes super sophisticated. But like, we didn't really go over grip. We didn't go over, you know, sitting with a phone book, old school, on your porch, wherever, and just playing some rudiments, you know, paradiddle diddles. Now I'm all over the place there. In fact, let's start it over. Right, Joe? It's a combination of some paradiddles, some drag taps, some flam taps. Right? Alright, let's start this segment over. Here we go. Sitting on the porch with a phone book, old school, and just playing through some rudiments with your, you know, like really checking your grip, checking the height of your stick. Very, very important. And we just want to go over a little bit of that today. If you're just sitting around, and we're going to get into the height of the stick and the size of the area, all those incredibly important things, because let me tell you something. From one professional to, you know, people that are not professionals. If your stick gets higher than, you know, like, let's say about here, I mean, the whole fucking thing falls apart from there, okay? Your stick, when you're doing these things, or if you're playing... If you've got any gestural touch and any, you know, anything outside of, you know, this area, what happens next? Everything breaks down. Technique breaks down. Communication breaks down. Sound breaks down. Touch breaks down. Are you kidding me? Very important that it's a certain slap and height. Do we have an exact... Joe, do you want to come in here and give us the exact height of where... Because I'm telling you something. I've seen people play where they're playing some really cool shit, but their stick gets a little tiny too high, right? And then all of a sudden, what just happened there? It sounds fucking terrible. Get it in the right height. Now, what is it, about 3 inches? Let's say it's 1, 2, 3 inches, about right here, Joe. So let's put it. This is not an exact science, but then let's put it about right there. Let's lay it across. Joe, could you lay it across, please? Thank you. Later, now hold it steady, okay? Joe, about right there, okay. Now let's pretend you got yourself an Oreo cookie right here. In fact, we're gonna try and get a cookie later. An area about the size of an Oreo cookie. And then Oreo people, by the way, you owe us a load of money for mentioning that product right now. Okay, Joe, hold it just like that. Now, If I, the goal is I don't want to touch this, okay? All right?
Okay.
If I do, I should be punished. Double paradiddles. Oh. Hang on. Oof. Triple paradiddles. Paradiddle, just paradiddles. Paradiddle diddle. Oh! Oh! Get it back here. A little bit lower. Anybody can do it here. Hang on. Anybody can do it here. A little bit higher. A little bit higher, actually. Just let's put it about right here. Yeah, okay?